Many people eat oatmeal every morning to be healthier, but very few actually know how their body responds after a few weeks. Oatmeal is often seen as one of the healthiest breakfast choices. It's simple, affordable, and commonly recommended for heart health and digestion. But here's what's interesting. The body doesn't react to oatmeal the same way for everyone, and it doesn't always show right away. Some people feel great during the first week. Others, after a few weeks, start noticing bloating, low energy, or feeling hungry sooner than expected. So what does nutrition science actually say about eating oatmeal for breakfast? What's really happening inside your body? And why does the same food work well for some people, but not for others? In this video, we'll break it down using digestion, blood sugar, and fiber metabolism, so you can understand when oatmeal supports your health and when it might not, how oatmeal affects digestion and blood sugar. To understand why oatmeal is so widely recommended, we need to start with its key component, soluble fiber, especially a type called beta-glucan. When you eat oatmeal, this fiber isn't digested right away. Instead, it absorbs water in your digestive tract and forms a gel-like substance. This slows down digestion and the absorption of glucose into the bloodstream. From a scientific perspective, this creates two major benefits. First, blood sugar rises more gradually instead of spiking and crashing. Second, you tend to feel full for longer, which can reduce mid-morning snacking. That's why oatmeal is often recommended for blood sugar control and sustained energy. However, digestion doesn't work the same way for everyone. For people with a healthy gut, beta-glucan feeds beneficial gut bacteria. These bacteria ferment the fiber and produce short-chain fatty acids that support gut health and reduce inflammation. But for others, especially those not used to high fiber intake or with sensitive digestion, that fermentation can cause bloating, gas, or discomfort later in the morning. Another important detail is that not all oatmeal affects blood sugar the same way. Instant or highly processed oats are absorbed faster than steel-cut or whole oats. So simply eating oatmeal doesn't guarantee stable blood sugar. The type you choose matters. Long-term effects on heart health and body weight. Beyond digestion, oatmeal can also influence long-term health, particularly heart health. Research consistently shows that beta-glucan helps lower LDL cholesterol, often referred to as bad cholesterol. The mechanism is straightforward. Soluble fiber binds cholesterol in the digestive system and reduces how much enters the bloodstream. Lower LDL levels are associated with reduced risk of cardiovascular disease, which is why oatmeal frequently appears in heart-healthy diet guidelines. When it comes to body weight, oatmeal isn't a fat-burning food, but it supports weight management indirectly. A slow-digesting, fiber-rich breakfast helps regulate appetite hormones, making it easier to eat less later in the day. That benefit disappears, however, when oatmeal is loaded with added sugars, sweetened syrups, or heavily processed toppings. Another overlooked factor is protein. Oatmeal alone is relatively low in protein. If someone eats oatmeal every morning without adding protein sources, like eggs, Greek yogurt, nuts, or seeds, they may feel tired, weak, or less satisfied over time, especially if they're physically active or older. Who should be cautious with oatmeal for breakfast? Despite its benefits, oatmeal isn't ideal for everyone as a daily breakfast. People with sensitive digestion or irritable bowel symptoms may experience discomfort due to fiber fermentation. Those with higher protein needs, such as athletes, older adults, or individuals recovering from illness, may not get adequate nutrition from oatmeal alone. Some people also notice they feel hungry again very quickly. This often happens when using instant oats that raise blood sugar faster. Additionally, while oats are naturally gluten-free, cross-contamination can be an issue for individuals with gluten sensitivity or celiac disease. If a food consistently causes discomfort, low energy, or digestive stress, that's not something to push through. It's a signal to adjust. So, should you eat oatmeal for breakfast? When we look at digestion, blood sugar, heart health, and nutrient balance, one conclusion becomes clear. Oatmeal can be a healthy breakfast, but it's not a universal solution. Oatmeal works best as a nutritional foundation, not a complete meal on its own. Pairing it with protein and healthy fats helps stabilize blood sugar, extend fullness, and support long-term energy. Equally important is paying attention to how your body responds over time. If you feel energized, satisfied, and comfortable after a few weeks, Oatmeal may be a good fit for you. If not, it doesn't mean oatmeal is bad. It simply may not be the right daily choice for your body. In nutrition, there are no miracle foods. Sustainable health comes from understanding your own needs, not following trends blindly.